This is Austin with Computer Upgrade King, and today we'll be doing a teardown for the ASUS TUF 506. It's a new model that has the AMD Ryzen 7 4800H, the 8-core 16-thread. This particular model has the GTX 1660 Ti. There's also a model available that comes with the RTX 2060 if you're interested in that. As configured, 16 gigs of RAM at 3200 megahertz. It's actually in a 2x8 config too out of the box, which is nice. This one in particular comes with a 5.1 NVMe. It does have an extra 2280 storage expansion that we'll show you when we open this thing up. It's got a nice 1080 panel, 144 hertz IPS, and covers 45% of the NTSC color space. Let's just get into this teardown. If you want to see some more detailed specs, stick around for after the teardown. Again, when you're taking out your screws, I do recommend that you put them in the same pattern in which they're removed. This particular model has 3 different lengths of screws that I will show you after we're done here getting these screws out. It's going to be 11 screws in total. So as I was saying just a moment ago, this has 3 different lengths of screws. Show you here. You have this really short screw that goes here and here. You have this medium length screw that's going to go here, 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 and here. And then these 2 really long screws. They're going to go here and here. Don't forget that, otherwise you're going to end up with some weird stuff when you put it back together. It's going to like press up on your palm rest and you'll have these little funny dots. So now that we have all your screws out, you're just going to take a little guitar pick or a credit card, something flimsy, easy to work with, something that's not going to mar the surface. Just going to tip this up ever so slightly here. Find that seam. And we're going to work our way down the seam. Now, and it just pops right apart. Easy peasy. Get this out of the way. All right, so first things first, before you work on anything, unplug the battery. Really simple, just pulls right out. So now that we have this thing open, we can take a look around. Clearly, you've got this massive battery over here. This is the 512 NVMe that comes with it. This is your extra NVMe 2280 expansion over here. There is no 2.5 drive expansion, so if you want to put more storage in here, put a second one in. Second, we have 2 slots for memory upgrades. This unit is capable of going up to 64 gigs at 3200 megahertz. The kit that we have in here right now is just 2x8, so 16 gigs at 3200 megahertz. This is your CPU. This is the GPU. So this is a 1660 Ti. This is a 4800H. This configuration, like I said earlier, is available in the 2060. And supposedly this 4800H is a wildly good performer for almost nothing. It's supposed to outperform the Intel 9750H, and then it's also cheaper, so can't go wrong with that. Do some basic stuff. If you wanted to do the RAM upgrade, it's nice and simple. You're just going to see these 2 tabs right here. Pull one out to the side, pull the other one out to the side. That pops right up at a 30-45 degree. You just pull straight out, and you'll see here that it's notched. That lines up with a key in the slot, so you can't put the memory in wrong, right? So if you're doing an upgrade, it's as simple as that. Line the notch up with the notch, slot it in 30-45 degrees, push it down, it just snaps in place. We're going to come over here and look at the NVMe. You just pull up this little mylar here. You'll see it has this like shielding on it. No big deal. Take out the single Phillips head screw securing it. Pops up again at 30-45 degree angle. And this is just going to pull right out. It looks like this mylar is attached to this, like, it's almost like a gum wrapper. Anyway, it's shielding. And now that this is out, just pulls right out. Again, the slot is keyed. You'll see that it has a key right here. Just put it in 30-45 degree angle, push it down. Before we do that, got to put this little cover back on the drive. Boop. Nice and easy. Put the screw back in place. Again, if you wanted to do an upgrade, as simple as that, or you can add a second drive. Most people are probably just going to add a second drive. No reason to throw out the original. That's kind of silly. And if you were going to put a bigger drive in here, why wouldn't you just move this over here? Or vice versa, right? That's pretty much the whole laptop. You can't really do any other major upgrades with this. If you did want to upgrade the Wi-Fi, it's under here, but it comes with really nice Wi-Fi, and it's also got the brand new Bluetooth 5, so that's like no need to upgrade. That's pretty much the whole laptop. We're just going to put this thing back together. Again, remember to plug in your battery before you start buttoning everything up. Grab your panel, line it up. This one, the back is facing me, so it's got the back of the panel here. And remember, like we said earlier, we're going to put these 11 screws back in. There's 3 separate sizes. We're going to start putting the long ones in first. They go in the middle, in the rear, both of them. And then we're going to go to the shortest screws, because there's only 2 of those. They go in the front corners, over here in the front corner. And then every other screw you see left is just a medium-sized screw. So just start filling the holes, essentially. And the final screw. All right, and there you have it. That concludes the teardown for the ASUS TUF 506 model. Again, brand new with the Ryzen 7 4800H in it. Thanks for joining us today for this teardown at Computer Upgrade King. I'm Austin. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. We'll try our best to get them answered for you. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Turn those notifications on, and we'll be back at you with a new video.